Hello.
Good morning, Lebanon. My name is Ashley Mahan, and I'm the Executive Director of the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce.
And my name is Ryan Shear. I am the Chief Operations Officer at Titan Media Works.
And this is Good Morning, Lebanon. Welcome.
And I'm Director of Operations, not Chief. Sorry, AJ. But yeah, good morning. This is show number 3 since we rebranded. We got a lot of great feedback about the other 2 shows.
Yeah, the shows are going well. Thank you all for watching and participating with us. This is live. We do appreciate comments, shares, likes, anything that you want to do to support us.
Absolutely. And we've got a really good show today. We got Jeremy Garner
and we have Lauren Mitchell, and she has a special guest from Lane Change.
Great. So stay tuned for that. We always want to talk about, let me turn this off so everybody can see it. We always want to talk about how we love to start the show is with our coffee from Cavell. Kayla's amazing at what she does.
Yes, thank you,
Florist.
Kayla.
It's just a great place. And this is what I'm really excited about, that saying, you love a fat kid like you love cake, or like a fat kid loves cake. Well, what she's got for us today. Here, I'll let you pick up which one.
It's so beautiful. I'll just pick one up. Oh, it's...
You touched it, it's yours. All right. So this is a confetti cupcake cookie, and this is a snickerdoodle cupcake cookie.
This looks like heaven.
It
basically.
Does. And yeah. We'll let you know. I mean, I'm just going to take a little piece of mine here.
Go in
and see what that is. Of course, the coffee. So go in there. Tell Kayla we sent you. We really want her to know that you're watching.
Yes.
And that you and that you heard about him from us. So.
And I would also like to point out, I noticed this last week, the straws are little hearts, and it's the cutest thing ever. You probably can't see it on camera, but they're adorable. So just go for the straws.
And they really are. She likes it when because she has a lot of specials and stuff. And one of them is check in, like you get it, and just a beard masculine dude with the hearty straw. She really likes that.
Yeah, it's great.
So what went on this week?
So Friends of the Fort did hold their golf tournament on Monday, which happened to also be my birthday.
Oh, well, happy birthday, late.
But the golf tournament went really well. They did have some rain delays, but they went ahead business as usual. There were quite a few teams that showed up. The chamber, we made some little goodie bags that were full of all kinds of swag from different businesses that sponsored the golf tournament, and it was a great time for everybody.
I was pretty slow week for me. We'll talk about that a little bit later in the show. It's been pretty intense, and we'll get to that. So do we want to talk about what's coming up?
Yes, I think so. Let's start with what's going on tonight.
Yes. Tonight is graduation. And I think everybody that has a kid, graduating tonight feels the way that I do. My son, or my child, they struggled a little bit, but they made it. And to watch them walk tonight and to see everybody with them is going to be very special to me. And I know Jeremy's coming on, and they have kids graduating as well. And it's a big moment in a lot of people's lives today.
Yes, very big night for a lot of kids. We just want to say congratulations from the Chamber of Commerce to all of the graduates tonight. And we're looking forward to seeing you succeed in the future and see what you guys do.
Absolutely. So congratulations to all you that's made it. So keep going, keep doing what you're doing, because it's a big moment for even the parents and the kids.
Yes.
And that's tonight at the Civic Center. Do you know exactly what time?
The doors open at 6 o'clock at the Civic Center. So you can start arriving at that time.
Okay, absolutely. What else is going on?
So something else really big going on today is our May Business Builders Luncheon. We do have Lisa Hamilton with Hamilton Financial Planning. She's coming to talk about business risk, common mistakes, portfolio efficiency, and taking advantage of the tax code versus being taken advantage of by the tax code. So this will be a really great talk by Lisa. We have chins for lunch, so please come and join us. It is $15 for members, $20 for non-members. You just pay at the door. So we will see you all there. It's at noon at the Mills Center.
Absolutely. And what's next?
Also coming up tomorrow, I have a little flyer here. I'm going to look at it while you're all looking at it on the screen. It's the Faster Pastor race at Lebanon I-44 Speedway. Seeing a lot of familiar faces on here. So some of the local area pastors from different churches in the community are getting together to see who's faster.
That's I love the name.
Yes.
I absolutely love the name. I love all the things that I-44 Speedway is doing. To know growing up as a kid, and it just the path that it's taken, to see all the good things that they're doing with that.
Yeah, and if you look at this flyer too, it looks like they all have little names. CJ the Music Man Ranfeld. Ryan Shoemaker's the only one who doesn't have a nickname here. So Ryan, we need to work on this, obviously.
Yes.
But really excited for this to happen tomorrow. Pit gates open at 3 p.m. The wild side at 4 p.m. They start the hot laps at 4:30, and the racing starts at 6.
Okay, so everybody go to that. And the next thing.
Next, we have a ribbon cutting coming up next week. This is at the library. It's for the children's room. So sometimes ribbon cuttings are for new chamber members, and sometimes they're for a relocation or a grand opening. So this is the grand opening of the children's room since they have renovated it. Erica Stem, she was on Chamber Talk yesterday talking about it, and she said there have been a lot of changes, and it's going to look very different. So we're really excited about doing this ribbon cutting for the children's room on May 23rd at 10 a.m. Come and join us. I think they'll have some snacks and different things. So come and celebrate and check it out.
All right. And also what's going on is sports. We love the fact that we've partnered with Alex at Jacket Nation to bring you sports updates. So as always, and hopefully continuing on, here is Jacket Nation Sports.
Alex Boyer with Jacket Nation Sports. Hope you guys have had a great week. We are approaching the end of the school year, so let's check out what's going on in the sports world in Leclerc County. Starting off with the Lebanon High School boys golf team, Ethan Mustard competed at the Class 5 state championships at Meadow Lake Acres on Monday and Tuesday. Mustard fired a 77 good for 5 over on both days during the tournament and finished tied 48th out of 96 golfers in the Class 5 state championships, so congratulations to Ethan on a great junior season. The girls soccer team finished up their year with an 8-0 loss to Marquette in the Class 4 District 4 tournament earlier this week. The Lady Jackets end their season with a 5-15 record. The track and field team, they will have their sectional meet on Saturday at Waynesville after competing at the district tournament last week at Northwest Cedar Hill near St. Louis. The qualifiers for the sectional tournament are as followed. Ella Johnson, Abigail Tague, Jenna Massey, and Naya Arasate qualified in the 4x800 meter relay. Abigail Tague was the 800 meter district champion. Bailey Cromer qualified for the 300 meter hurdles. Sam Richardson, Bailey Cromer, Ella Johnson, and Abigail Tague qualified in the 4x4 relay. Sierra Keeney qualified in both the discus and shot put, while Brooklyn O'Kane qualified for the javelin throw. Addie Redmond was the high jump district champion. Kelby Connor, Peter Stunja, Grant Clemene, and Liam Allen qualified for the 4x800 meter relay, and Peter Stunja qualified in the 800 meter run. Ethan Fisher and Connor Magruder competed at the state tennis tournament on Thursday in Springfield. In their first round match, they lost to Pembroke Hill 6-0, 6-1. And in the second round match, they lost 6-0, 6-3. So they wrapped up their season with a 20-11 record in doubles, and both players will be back next season for head coach Ron Kroll. The Lebanon High School baseball team fell 1-0 in the first round of the Class 6 District 2 tournament to the Parkway South Patriots on Wednesday afternoon. Lebanon finishes the year 23-12 overall, and for the second consecutive season, they have won more than 20 games. Well, that's all the time we have for today. I appreciate everybody who took time to tune into a stream this school year. No more left on our Jacket Nation Sports YouTube page, but can't wait to get started back up this fall and hope to see you guys on the YouTube channel. Go Jackets.
And we're back. We have some guests here from Lane Change. I've got Lauren Mitchell here, and you've brought a special guest. Would you like to introduce him?
Sure. This is John McGinnis. He is one of our peer specialists. And when Ryan invited me to come speak this morning, I don't like to go alone. So I wanted to bring John along. He's always sure, let's go. What are we talking about? And so anyway, I brought him along, and I'm excited to have him with us.
Awesome. So share with those watching, what exactly is Lane Change? What do you guys do?
Sure. So Lane Change is a recovery support program. So whenever I say recovery, that means that we work with individuals who struggle with substance use, so drugs or alcohol, and they are looking for something different.
Mhm.
They are wanting to get some help and just do the recovery thing. So at Lane Change, we provide outpatient services, but it's so much more than that because we just meet our clients where they're at. They walk through the door and we do everything that we can to build a positive support system around them so that they can be successful in recovery. And another reason I brought John with me is because we do a lot of work inside the jail. And it's amazing to see the growth that we get to see inside the jail with the individuals that are involved in our jail program.
Okay. So do you have a story that you'd like to share about how that works, or?
Which one, me or you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's your
yeah.
turn to talk.
So that's where I found recovery, was here in Laclede County Jail. And it was January 11th, 2013. Excuse me. And I went away, and now I have 11 years, 4 months, and 6 days living a life of recovery. And for me, it's all because of Jesus Christ, right? He showed up into my life, and it's been showing up every day since. And that's one of the nice things about what we get to do is God is there. So all we do is show up. All we have to do is be there, and he brings the individuals to us. I make no plex about it. I believe in many multiple ways of recovery, but without Christ or God in your life, there's just no hope, and that's what we bring to a lot of individuals that are hopeless now is hope, Lauren had mentioned that the jails, what we do is a support group, and it's a 3-step out of the 12-step process, and the guys put in the work. I mean, they got homework. They do it all week long, and then they come on a Tuesday morning and we share together. And to see them leave county jail, regardless of where they're going, and then show up through our doors, some will be fresh out of jail, some will be, away in DOC for 4, 5, 6 years, whatever, and then show up through our doors. So, that's the reward, is being allowed to do that. So it's pretty amazing. It really is.
Yeah, it is. So how many people have you helped?
Oh gosh.
Put numbers to it.
I don't know if we can. Could you put?
Since we've been going to the jail for about 3 years. And our file, if I were to, the image in my head, I would say over 500-600 people just through the jail itself.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
For me, you mentioned numbers, right? For me, it's not the numbers; it's the person. Just the one walking through the door is a success. Is the number,
Yeah, and I want to speak on that. So when people ask, like, what's your success rate? Honestly, someone just contemplating, like just having a thought, I want to do something different, that's success to us. Now, long-term sustainable recovery, the percentages, whenever you look at nationwide statistics on someone having sustainable long-term recovery when they've been an IV heroin user, it's low. But we know with God, all things are possible. And it's just been amazing. Of course, we have to keep track of data because of grants and different things. Because that's the way that we're funded. We don't charge our clients anything. They don't leave with a bill when they come into our doors. We don't bill insurance. We are completely solely funded through grants and through the gracious support of our community, which is amazing. But we have over 300 clients regularly in a month.
Okay.
And those are not duplicated. So those are unduplicated clients that come in, sign in for groups and all of the other services that we have to offer.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if somebody's watching today and they want to help, what can they do to help?
Just get a hold of me. We have various things going on always, because not only do we help our clients, but we're all about outreach and just recovery support, building a recovery community. So many people, when they are new to that, lack people. They lack support. And so Like, for example, we have barbecues, we have fish fries, we go bowling. Like, we do all kinds of fun events for our clients so that they can see that they can still have fun. And it's about rebuilding their life with them. We are going to celebrate 5 years in June that we've been
Wow.
open. Yeah, it's amazing.
That went by fast.
It did go by very fast. So we're going to celebrate by having a huge recovery pool party.
Okay.
We're renting out the pool,
That's
and
awesome.
that's on June 21st from 5:30 to 7:30. We'll push out a lot more information when we get a little bit closer. Actually, probably here in the next week or so, we'll start pushing out that information. But we're going to have a cookout and a pool party, and that's for anyone who is in recovery, whether they are a client right now,
Okay.
past client, or they just want to come see who we are and what we're about. It's going to be a great night and just a fun event to be a part of.
Yeah, that sounds really, really exciting. So I'm really glad that you guys put that kind of stuff on and you just open it up to the community too.
For sure.
So if you're watching and that might be something you're interested in attending, go check it out. And you mentioned something about people walking through your doors.
Right.
So if people are watching and they want to know where your doors are, where are you located?
We're actually located right across from the Boswell Park,
Okay.
between Casey's and the Diner on Elm Street. We're right in that strip mall, closer to Casey's, but you won't miss us. We've got a big orange lane change sign on the building. So come see us, call us, get a hold of us. We would love to help any way that we can.
That's awesome. We love what you're doing for our community. It's amazing work that you all do, and I know that it's hard. So
it is hard work, but
thank
it's
you.
so rewarding. But before I get off here, I do want to shout out. I was a teacher before I felt God call me out of the classroom, and so my second group of first graders are graduating tonight.
Oh wow!
I know, it makes me feel so old. But yeah, so I think it was 2012, 2013, that group of first graders are graduating. So shout out to those graduates from Mrs. Mitchell, your first grade teacher. I love you guys, and I'm so excited for you and your future.
That's awesome. Well, thank you guys for coming today. We really appreciate you taking time out of your morning to come and share what you guys do.
Sure. Thanks.
Awesome.
Yep. All right. I think we're going to move on to our next guest now. Ryan is taking the mic.
All right. No, we're going to both do this. I'm making it audible. Jeremy, if you want to come sit right here, the interrogation will begin shortly.
Oh,
Great.
boy. No pressure, Jeremy.
Right. We'll use the talking stick here. Welcome, my friend. How are we doing?
Good, man.
All right. So, Ashley, I'm just going to kind of observe. But anyway, I'm going to give the talking stick to Jeremy.
Yeah, we're all here to hear from Jeremy this morning. Jeremy, welcome to Good Morning Lebanon. You've been on Chamber Live before. You've been on Chamber Talk. So this is very similar, not much different. But you're here to talk about the Hughes Center.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Nope. Hughes Senior Center. I was blessed. I think it was July of last year to be voted on as a board member.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the only thing I could really figure that I could contribute was maybe help with fundraising and events and stuff like that. And I've had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, I see you having fun. I follow you guys on Facebook. I can see all of the events that you guys are having. It looks like it's a great time.
It really is. We have a new administrator, Debbie Dowden, and she has a fire and passion in her for our older folks, and just a blessing to have her. We've got a lot more activities, a lot more attendance. In fact, I think we're averaging, I think we had 120 folks come for lunch the other day.
Wow.
So we're attendance is growing. The amount of people that we're helping in the community continues to grow. And we are a nonprofit. We do not make money. And we get a lot of our funding from Aging Best. The rest comes from our generous community and fundraising and grants. So we're very appreciative. Just like Lane Change, we have a very generous community.
Yes.
And I'm blessed to be a part of it.
What other things are there to do at the Senior Center?
So we have, they have movie day.
Okay.
They have dances on Friday nights. The dance, I guess I've never been, but I hear it is wild, and it is a packed house every Friday night. They have a new band every Friday come out. So that's become bigger and bigger. We have arts and crafts. We have paintings. You can play bingo. We just have,
Who
we
doesn't
also
like
have
bingo?
also have a pool hall. So in there we have pool tournaments. If you don't even play pool, it's fun to go sit in there and watch and listen to those guys play pool. It's a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
Oh, I can imagine. Okay, back to the dancing though. What kind of dancing are we talking about? Line dancing?
So I'm thinking a cross between line dancing, some square dancing, and of course they love the slow romantic songs.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's very sweet.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing, Ryan?
I laugh at everything.
Yeah.
No, I think it's fun, and it just makes me happy that there's outlets for people to do these things over town.
There is. We're also working on modernization. A lot of the grants that we've been applying for, working on, we're really trying to focus on modernization, which is hard maybe to explain to somebody that's 80, but somebody that's 60, I think, understands what we're trying to do with connectivity. We are blessed with the city supporting us. They're going to help us get that high-speed fiber
That's
internet. Router, so we'll have great Wi-Fi within our building, and you'd be surprised the amount of folks that we serve that are rural have no internet connectivity, and so we're trying to bring all that in there. We are in the process of opening up a new coffee cafe. We're going to call it the Hughes Cafe, and it's going to be super awesome.
Yeah.
We'll have booths and seating and TV, little library space, coffees, teas, hot chocolates. But we're super excited about the changes.
Yeah, I'm envisioning people sitting around at this little coffee cafe and watching Good Morning Lebanon on the screens as they're drinking their coffee.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that would be super fun.
It will be.
And we could even do Good Morning Lebanon from there.
Sure.
Like we could come have everybody join us and do it for them some morning and broadcast it out once you get that set up.
They would love that.
That would be really cool.
They would.
What?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else. Okay. So I came recently to a press release, and you're also doing some stuff outside. Is that what I was understanding?
Yeah. City of Lebanon, like I said, has been a big supporter, but then John Shelton with the Parks Department really stepped up. We connect to Gasconade Park there, and they are in the process of really upgrading that park, and they're going to include us in on that. And so outside we have a nice pavilion, but it's been ran down and unusable for a long time, and they've came in and fixed that up. They're going to give us a little park space out there. I think we're going to have a horseshoe pit and some things that we'll be able to do outside. They've already put electricity out there. That way that band and the dance, and sometimes when the weather's nice, we can move outside in our new park like space.
Yeah.
But I don't think any of that would be possible. It was all just kind of dreams and ideas until the city of Lebanon stepped up.
Sure.
And that's big. Those are big money things that we couldn't do.
Yeah. Well, and I know for me personally, I'm not quite to where I need to use the senior center myself, but I went out there to visit for that press release, and I was like, there's just a lot of potential here for this to be awesome. And when you start talking about all these changes, I was really, really excited because this is necessary for our seniors.
It is. We just put our last fiscal year numbers together. We served 72,800 meals, and on average, about 4,000 to 5,000 meals a month, and those are homebound meals. We serve a lot in our dining hall and curbside, but the amount of meals that we serve to our homebound clients, who I would have never have thought that we served those kind of numbers.
Right.
And since I've been on the board, we've gotten a lot of feedback from clients or people that come into the Hughes Center. And I've heard several times, this is the only people they get to see all day. This is the only meal that they're going to get is this one here. And that really hits home when you hear that from folks. And really there is a need.
If somebody wanted to volunteer, how could somebody volunteer and help you guys out?
Tons of volunteer opportunities. You can call the Hughes Center, 417-532-3040. You can get a hold of me, Debbie Dowden. You can come in, and I'm sure we can find stuff for you guys to do. But we always need help in the kitchen. We need help with activities. We need help serving. We need help Meals on Wheels. That's a big need that we have. If you want to come in and volunteer and just help deliver some meals, We've got several routes that are always needing to be filled. People get sick, people have surgeries. I know we have a lady that's going to be out for a month, and she runs one of our most important routes. And so volunteers are always needed and so much appreciated.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that you provide the service to our community. Thank you for all that you do.
It's been fun.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're having fun with it.
I am
I think
having
that's
fun.
the most important thing is you have fun, and then it makes it more successful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife told me the other night, she said, I think that you're having more fun with this Hughes Center thing than you are with your business. And I said, well, it's a lot less stressful.
Yeah.
But I am having a blast with it. And if you guys just come out one time for lunch, you're going to meet a whole bunch of really cool people with a whole bunch of really cool stories. And you won't go away hungry.
Yeah, I love it. What do you guys serve for lunch?
Every day's different. In fact, we've got a new nutrition manager, I believe, that has kind of revamped the menu. Our big thing and the feedback we got was better food, more people are going to come. And so
100%.
like lasagna day, we had a ton of people come. On birthday dinner, we do a birthday dinner every month with cake and this week, I think it was chicken and potatoes and corn and the whole spread. But I think helping, updating that menu and getting more good meals for everybody to eat brings in more people.
Yeah, food definitely brings in people.
It does.
For sure.
Yeah.
So food, dancing, coffee to come.
Yeah.
It sounds like a great time.
Yep. You can always find something to do, I promise.
Is there an age limit to come hang out?
So there's not really at all. If you're over 60, I think it's $5 to eat. If you're under, they're going to charge you $2 more. It is just a contribution. We have a lot of folks that walk through our door and can't contribute their $5, and we're never going to turn them down. You can always come there for a free meal, but we do encourage some contribution because food's not cheap.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
But that is a cheap meal. I mean, $5 or $7, it
is. And we have an ice cream machine that works, so
What?
you can even get ice cream.
Wow.
Yeah.
You just made this so appealing. Ryan and I are probably going to go there. Well, I can't go there for lunch today. I have a luncheon today, but maybe next week. Yeah.
And I think the coffee cafe, just from feedback we've got, we haven't even started the construction of it yet, but we will be soon. But we have a lot of folks, we start serving lunch at 11, but we open the doors at like 8 or 9 in the morning. And so that's going to give folks, I think, a chance to come in, socialize, hang out, have some good coffee, maybe watch Good Morning Lebanon, right, on the TV, and then stay for lunch and get some social time that a lot of folks need.
I love it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Jeremy, thank you so much for coming today and sharing with us about the Hughes Center and making it sound, like I said, so appealing. I'm probably going to go check it out myself now and go grab lunch one day.
Please do.
That sounds like fun.
Let me, real quick, tell us just in a minute or two about your actual business.
Okay. Garner and Smith Insurance. That's my business. Me and Sarah Smith. Sarah Smith is my partner in this insurance adventure, and it is an adventure. It's always ever changing, but we're an independent agency, contract with most companies in the state of Missouri. We're allowed to kind of shop it around with different companies. I think our main business is going to be our older folks, though, our Medicare prescription drug plan clients. And that's where I think the most need is. Those folks just need help and need a place to come to get answers. Most of the information they get in the mail about Medicare does not make any sense. And whether we're making money or not, we're going to help you. We're going to help at least guide you in the right direction. And I think that's what's allowed us to grow our business here is we're just willing to help. It doesn't matter if we need to help you fill out application for food stamps or energy assistance or Medicaid. We'll help with whatever we can.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You're such a good guy, Jeremy.
Man, thanks.
I want to know, because we're kind of the same age, can you still do a kickflip on a skateboard?
I can still do a kickflip on a skateboard.
You're going to prove it next time you're on here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Actually, I need that back.
Okay.
So
That's
thank you
exciting.
so much for, because, okay, so we usually do a bit. I was a little busy this week, which you're getting ready to talk about, and I didn't get a chance to do that. And one of those things is us being ex-skaters is go to the skate park, but then I realized I'm very breakable at this point. So I didn't know what you would be down for. So thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
You're a good friend and a good member of the community.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jeremy.
And the last thing that I want to say here before we go, we addressed last week kind of about how do we get local news, how do we get local stuff. So it's been a dream of mine to kind of help with that for a long time, and I just hadn't had a need for it, so I kind of kept it in my back pocket. But with everything going on, I have decided to go ahead, and it'll take a few weeks for all of this to line out. But I'm launching a product called Lebanon Now. And it's kind of an overall thing. All the structure is already built. So in the next couple of weeks, you're going to be seeing that. And it's just going to be kind of a place to find all the things going on in Lebanon and do it. And it's all internet based. We'll have way more detail as it comes out. But as we leave, I'm going to show you this little promo video that we made for it. So everybody have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you at graduation tonight and see you next week on Good Morning Lebanon.
Bye, guys.
Pushing